Yo, before we start, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We are back yet again for another episode. And this time...
You really said before we start and then...
Yeah, no, before we start actual action, we're going to do the icebreaker. Last week's episode, you saw what happened?
Yeah.
So you're familiar with the game?
That was just bare BS, bro.
Huh?
Yeah.
What do you mean bare BS?
But yeah,
Alright, so
yeah.
what we're going to
It's
do...
okay.
I remember, bro.
So here's
There was mediocre players here, but...
yeah, facts.
Yeah.
One of them said Portugal. So just for anybody who didn't watch last week's episode, once I mention a name, Chiari will mention a team that player has played for. Then it goes forward that way, okay? And then it goes backwards this way. And now we're allowing clubs and countries. So just to keep it alive. Tunanza.
Ulianza last time, Eric anaanza sahi.
Oh no, that changes everything.
Yeah.
Tactical mastermind, so down, bro. Twende.
Eric.
Hey.
You can start with a team or a player. It's up to you.
Chelsea.
In your head.
Nkunku.
France.
RB Leipzig.
You're out.
You're out, bro.
He said France here. You should listen. You should listen. Listen.
No, as soon as someone said Nkunku, I was thinking RB Leipzig.
Listen.
Game ni yako, unaweza enda na.
Okay, so
It's him.
you spend more time giving them instructions than actually playing.
Alright, go on. It's you.
Huh?
It's you, endelea.
No, Charles, choose. Start.
Ni mimi ama ni?
Ni unaanza sasa.
Oh, Sesko. Koma hapo.
He doesn't know which country he's from.
Norway. Right?
Never.
Not Norway? Of course.
Never in a million years, bro. Never in a million years.
Wait,
He's not Norwegian, bro.
what country?
Unataka kusema na strike na Haaland.
Atacompete na Haaland. Yeah. Kwanza kuna ndugu ya Haaland. Out.
So we start again now.
Anza.
Sasa umekuwa hujafanya kitu. What's the difference between me and
Alright, no.
He's Slovenian.
Alright, let's redo it. Let's
No, we have to finish first.
Sawa, go.
Tumaliza.
Amesema Gina, so let's move. No.
No, he starts.
He starts.
Country or name?
He starts too.
He just starts.
Whatever you want.
Alright, fine.
Egypt.
Salah.
Fiorentina.
Micah Richards.
England.
John Stones.
Everton.
Brentwaite.
England.
Can you actually go back?
Zero
like,
caps. Zero caps.
See, we've already
country.
said England.
Country.
No,
But
but actually, like,
someone
go
already
back.
said
Niggas
England.
played for one club. Unataka tu
Sasa si amekumaliza. That's the tactic. Umeshinda.
Yeah, that's it actually.
Brete sajezeza ile zingira.
Yeah, and England's already.
Everton nzima umeania pekee unaweza chagua.
Imekam tu
Sawa.
Honestly, I thought it's just because Brent's free.
I was reading something about him when I was coming here. Sasa niko chukua kile nimetokea tu.
So the Eric ameshinda pre-season. Tuanze sasa vizuri. Zo manza.
All right, let's go. Valencia.
What?
Does it have to be current players?
No, even former.
With Valencia
former
player
players.
or
I said Micah Richards.
Valencia player or Valencia team?
Oh, right. Sorry, club.
Oh, David Silva.
Man City.
Erling Haaland.
Norway. Fuck.
Odegaard.
Real Sociedad.
Isak.
Yeah.
Isak.
Newcastle. I'm trying to find a Swedish club but nimesahau. Fuck.
Umesema Newcastle. So I'll say Bruno Guimaraes.
Brazil.
Neymar.
Umesema Neymar.
Santos.
Santos.
He said
Diego.
Which Diego?
Brazil.
There are many Diego.
Brazil.
Brazil's been said out.
Oh.
Literally been said by him.
Eh?
He said Brazil twice.
Okay, am I supposed to come up with something else?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sangesema Diego
you're
ungesema.
not out.
Ningesema Diego.
Which Diego?
Si Diego wa Santos mwenye alikuwa anacheza na
Central midfielder.
Diego.
Was it the central midfielder you're thinking?
Ungesema Wolfsburg.
I was going to say Wolfsburg now.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, we
Am I supposed to say... No, there's a difference between something that's wrong na kurudia.
Hakuna kurudia.
No, hakuna kurudia.
No,
So
there's a
it was Zoom
difference.
last time.
No.
No, he said something wrong. Kurudia ni...
La.
Ka Brazil.
Tulitoa Kiari after
We're
this.
not going to redefine errors, bro.
Sawa.
So we start again now.
Eric.
Martinelli.
Brazil.
Tunashindia juko Brazil.
What? Wait, Brazil's been said. Brazil's been said.
It's a new round.
It's a new round. He said Brazil. You said Arsenal. What the fuck?
I'm trying to think of it. Alright, good.
Damn, say.
Back to these two again, bro.
See, top of the table.
Top of the league.
Top of the league.
Man have finished. No, really. Arsenal Man City, Man United.
What did I just hear?
Oh yeah,
That's why actually. Fuck.
Next week, could have Man United. Our is Milan. Yeah, that's better.
Yes.
Go on.
No, you don't answer.
You may start.
All right. Go on.
Sawa. Van de Ven.
Spurs.
Son.
South Korea.
Park Ji-sung.
Manchester United.
Delete.
Ajax.
ZH.
Chelsea.
Hazard.
Belgium.
Lukaku.
Manchester United.
Umerudia.
Sijasema Man United anywhere.
Yeah, you did right now.
Yeah, just
Park
before.
Ji-sung.
Park Ji-sung.
And then you said Man United. What are you talking about?
Nice one.
Have you noticed it's once it's last two, it's just one guy mentioning players, the other guy mentioning clubs
What do you mean?
or teams.
No,
If
that,
it's just two players going
Just
back
be
and
like
forth.
back and forth.
yeah.
You don't want to touch a
There
player.
were so many safe things. Lukaku, like so many safe shit.
Still one. though.
Sasa, bro, such a guy.
So why didn't you go safe? Oh, you did. You said Brazil twice.
So insane.
I would rather say Brazil twice than say a club. Like, what do you mean?
It's dangerous.
Fuck off, man. All right, yo. So there's that. Yo, actually, try this game with your friends, and then let's see how it goes. Apparently, it's a bit too easy. All the losers say the same thing. Okay, so Arsenal 0-0 at halftime. Apparently dead game. I did watch extended highlights.
Do you watch the game?
I thought,
Nah, I
we
was
were going to
watching-
start with the big topic today.
What's the big topic?
Man United Spurs.
Nah, that's not the big topic.
Bro, why can't we
How is
talk
the
about
big
Arsenal
topic?
every week?
How's the big topic?
Anapenda kwanza
Listen,
na Arsenal.
Bro, I
Arsenal
saw
kila
it in the running order and I was
Yeah.
like, so where is Arsenal?
I mean, Arsenal and Liverpool, both of them won.
Kukuja
Right out.
Because
Yeah.
Arsenal played first, then Liverpool.
It doesn't
City.
have to work like that.
Tungeanza basi
I'm
na
sorry.
Chelsea.
I find
Chelsea
I
is
find
just a
it
Friday
difficult.
kwanza.
Chelsea is a small club. But how is the big topic number 13 and 15?
Well, they could be big as far as...
Do you know what that means? That means you admit that they're bigger than they actually are.
But they are, but it's true though.
it's
Funny-
United is
They're a
the,
sleeping
United is the
They're
top
sleeping
two.
lion.
United is the
They've
top
been
two
sleeping
big
for
club
10
in
years.
England.
Sorry?
United is the top two big club in England, so it
For sure.
definitely has to be.
Whether hata tukiwa championship, we'll talk about Man United, yeah.
No, we're
No,
not.
I don't think so.
I will-
You now.
Please don't put
Na
it-
itabidi.
don't
si
Next
ati
year
la-
now-
Sorry, itabidi tu.
lazima tu.
Next year
I
tupatie
don't
key,
see
but then miss sioni kikama hapa next season.
No, jitafuteni studio ingine.
Nah, no way, bro. Tukua baba.
Official championship show.
We can never go to the championship.
Your name.
Because we cannot do Showmax the championship, you know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
actually, even Nicolas is also a Sunderland fan. Someone's a Sunderland fan.
Showmax inanga championship yuko nayo.
Yuko nayo. Lakini ile
Time to time.
lakini plan yetu ni ya Premier League.
But trust me, if Man United go to
There's a
championship,
separate
when they will number one priority, SuperSport will have it. That's facts.
Wait. Showmax has a plan for championship.
No, I'm saying
Not a
our
plan.
is for
It's
Premier
just
League.
part of the
Because he said
other.
Premier League.
No, when you say I think you're wrong. When you say obviously they show the championship right now.
Yeah, some games.
But on Saturday when everyone is playing, you cannot be on SuperSport 223 or 225 or the main ones.
Well, if
you have
they-
to be Uko Max Muhammad. It's the
If
Yeah,
we-
let's go ongeza variety 7.
Yeah.
Unajua?
If it's championship,
Yeah.
Wanaonyesha ngali
bro,
kick off.
you'll see us.
Anyway.
Kick off na maybe game ya
Lakini hazikuangi
Sunday.
kwa Premier League
Wewe-
Yeah,
channel.
it's kwa Premier League channel hizo.
Na hizo zikuangi 4K ama
Super Sport Amharic.
So sticking
Wacheke Super Sport
to
Somali.
Jamhari.
Aya.
Would you understand that? No, you wouldn't. Okay, so we start with Arsenal because the running plan was there to make you happy. And
You know what?
You guys had since, if I check with messages,
We were
let's
busy.
see, 2:25 p.m.
I was busy.
reading about Brandthwaite.
To be fair, I was really. I looked at it. I was like, yeah. It will talk
I wouldn't
about
mind. No, I can believe you being busy. I know no journal is doing any reports on Monday. So anyway, Merino's Michu arc.
What?
Saddam called it. Saddam called it, and you said we will be there,
No matter what.
no matter what, bro.
My first thinker for the year.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's the first thinker.
But there's
That's
nothing.
insight.
There's nothing to call there. The homie scored he scored 2 goals for the first time in 9 years, and it's not like he's old. He's just.
That's his second brace.
He's in 9 years.
The
bro,
second
you know?
place in 9 years.
Second brace his whole career.
His whole career. The last time he
That's
scored
long.
was
Nah, 9
in the
years.
second division in Spain, La Liga 2. So it's not really.
But Saddam saw potential. Saddam shared a tweet with me that said that a lot of the good things about Merino inside the box is he has a very high potential XG. Isn't that what he said? So, especially, and then he raised another good point. With the way Nwaneri likes to tuck in and cross.
Yeah.
For the second
When
time in
you're,
his
when
career.
you're trying to do that to Trossard, you know, you can't do that. to
True,
Trossard.
true,
But
true.
as soon as Merino came on, both Trossard and Nwaneri got their assists from the wings. Honestly, Saddam was fantastic insight.
No comment. Yeah.
No, I mean, I think it's very interesting, but that he scored those 2 goals. Obviously, the first one we expect him to score. The second one was a nice finish. Havertz misses that, but it's very easy to sit back and say that on, you know, after everything's happened. I think there's 2 things I'm taking from that game. One, holy shit, we're screwed if Sterling starts another game. 2, Nwaneri is the only thing between us and a top 4, between a title race, keeping us between a title race and a top 4 race.
And he's going to be there for the remainder of the season.
We don't know that. Oh, there
I
goes
don't
the
think Saka's
Saddam
coming
jinx.
No, I don't think Saka's coming back.
No, he is. He's coming
coming
back. Latest end of March.
Ooh.
Earliest mid-April. According to the doctors, earliest mid-April. So it's not.
Like, you could even see the huge scar on his hamstring.
Yeah.
And it's hamstring. It's not like a...
I personally would want him to come back.
Oh, Saka.
That's my own.
to clap for us.
It's a selfish thing. On this same pod, I've kept on preaching about overplaying Saka, about him being at his peak. I think I've said that for the last 2 years, and I think I've also said that his downfall will be after this. So the minute, if they do rush him back this season, if they're trying to get anything,
It's going to be long.
that's gonna be probably the start of the end of his career at that level.
Because without pace, that's khalas.
It's not.
Without pace, that's
Well, to
colour.
be fair, his strength isn't even his pace. It's more like how he shields players from the ball. But let's see. Well, that's going to be an interesting thing to look forward to. How Saka
Shielding
comes
the
back.
ball is his strength. What do you mean?
That's how he rolls players.
No, but like he needs pace.
He has pace. He
No,
uses
yeah.
his pace a lot.
I don't know.
Shielding the ball.
He
Come on,
doesn't-
come on.
he
He's shielding
doesn't-
the
he
ball.
doesn't
Hoyland
necessarily-
would be number one.
Particularly on counter.
Hoyland would be what?
Number one when it comes to shielding
He's
the
shit
ball.
at that too. What the fuck are you talking about?
But that's the thing. You can't say his
This is like
strong
his
point
shi-
is shielding.
No,
What does shielding
Lacazette was
do
good at that.
anything?
It's something. It's called rolling a player. Ask Lukaku. He's an expert.
See these things that
Saka-
you're saying, the players you're saying are experts
Even
at this
Lacazette was
thing.
good.
That's
Lacazette
so
was
sus.
actually quite good at it.
Okay, okay, so his
that's nothing.
his main point, or rather his strength point, is what Laka was good at, and that is what you're holding on. No,
Lacazette.
I think his decision making. I
top
think
scorer
his,
of last season's French league. What are you talking
French
come
league.
on, man.
French league.
So,
Last season.
tell me
Season
five.
four.
Tell me five.
His pace,
Anyway.
that acceleration, everything about Saka is built on the first step, second
Yeah,
step.
the
It's
burst
not-
of space and
yeah.
the speed, that instant acceleration.
Yeah, but I'm not
You
too
can't do that
worried
without a
about that
hamstring.
because there's a lot of players who are coming back right now. For example, just in our own team, Timber's come back from an even worse injury, an ACL,
Yeah,
and
it's not
he's
season.
covered.
But see-
he's covered himself in glory.
No,
Absolutely.
ACLs are good, bro. You can actually repair your ACL completely. With the
Sane?
I'm saying you can repair your ACL.
Sane, what do you mean Sane?
Sane couldn't.
Sane, Leroy Sane.
Leroy Sane didn't come back the way he's supposed to. He's lost his pace. He's lost his
But
direction.
it's not
Nah,
really
he
lost
doesn't have
his
to
pace.
pace
He
right now
has.
though for Bayern Munich, do they play?
But bro,
Van Dijk has come back at a bigger higher
ACL
level.
and hamstring is significantly important for sprinting.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Michael
Hamstring
Owen
gets- hamstring
got
gets
his
replaced.
hamstring issues. Immediately he got his hamstring issues, his career dwindled. Because you'll never be able to play long enough, you'll never be able
Those
to play
strides.
those intense
Because
games.
remember,
Yeah, but that's a long time ago. Messi, for example, tore his hamstring ahead of the 2009-2010 season.
Messi has had hamstring issues for his whole career.
Yeah, but he was once out for 3 months.
Yeah, he's had
That's when
hamstring.
he tore it.
Even after he's had issues
had
the
to have
the whole of
surgery.
his
That is when we
career.
won the.
Then he stopped running.
No, that's not when you guys won it. That's when
Oh,
I don't remember who won the
Again,
Champions
Zoom.
League then, but
You
he
get-
came
It was
back.
Bayern
He
Munich.
came back.
Oh, it was
stronger,
Inter.
remember?
Zoom. There's a difference
it
between
was
Messi.
Inter.
There's a difference between Messi pre-hamstring and Messi after hamstring. Even in how he was running, in his sprints, in everything, he started walking on the pitch. Started doing all that stuff. I don't think you guys are in a position where you can carry a luxury player, where you can be like, someone can walk on the pitch, do that type of stuff.
also Messi.
Take times
It's Messi,
off.
bro.
Yeah.
Passing, IQ.
Man,
Saka
everything
is
else.
nowhere near that.
Touch.
I think that's very harsh. But at the same time,
That's what
it's not about whether Messi could do what he could. It's about physical capability.
Yeah,
so
but-
the where we are with technology, it allows us for faster recovery. More assured recovery, like accuracy for surgeries.
I think it's
after
worse
you-
now. I think it's worse now in terms of the amount of load. The technology, yes, it may improve, but the amount of games, the amount of intensity, it's so high to the point where clubs right now with all technology, they're getting way more injured than maybe 10 years ago.
Okay, cool. Going back to things that actually happened.
How did we even get here?
Because Kyari wanted to give us another theory.
Those are theories. It's just as simple as you see. That's the thing.
It is a theory.
There's no theory. He's not coming back this season. If he comes back this season, it's bad for you guys.
Saka.
It's better for us. So if you guys have a front three of Nwaneri,
Sterling.
Trossard, Sterling,
And we
slash
still have
Merino.
Champions League, by the way.
Yeah, slash Merino. I don't. You see, even when you do say Nwaneri is the only one standing between you and the title race,
That's not true, by the way.
that's not.
It's
That
not
can't
in
be
your
it
hands,
is,
though.
bro.
Where was he for the
It's not
first
in your hands.
6,
Why
7
is
It's
it
minutes?
not in
Liverpool
your
that is
hands?
standing between you and the title. We can only lose. We can only win.
No, what did
you
I
were
say?
saying-
What
what
did
you were
I say?
saying-
What did I say?
He's the only hope.
What did I say?
Yeah, I mean,
that's the
Specifically,
right
what
one.
did I say?
Yeah, he's the only hope. But in
No,
reality,
guys, what did I actually say?
Wait.
I said he's the only thing keeping us in the title race compared to the top 4 race. Without him, we'd be in the top 4 race. We're staying in a title. I didn't say
How many
it's
points
whether
do
we
these
win
guys
or
have,
not.
by the way?
We're 7 points behind.
7
you guys.
points
No,
behind.
like how many points above
53.
Forest?
3. I'm on 6. One of them.
Yeah, I think they lost.
So you're closer
They
to
lost.
Forest than you are to us.
Forest lost. Yeah, they're closer to Forest than to us. So they're
No.
probably in a top 4. Yeah, if Forest is 6 behind you,
Are they
we're
6?
7 ahead of you.
They are 47. You guys are 53.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good gap, though.
So whichever way, that's what.
But I'm not really worried about Forest. You'll always anyway.
you're playing them in 2
I think
weeks.
what Arteta has to do now is show a lot of bravery. You get like he went with what people expected against Leicester, right? And we got rumors from like high-profile Twitter accounts suggesting that Merino might be used
As a nine, first
as a
nine.
9. I don't know where Saddam got his information from, but it was great insight.
From Dubai.
I don't think it's
They say
bravery.
Merino's been used as a first 9, as a 9.
No.
in
They
training.
said Merino, auxiliary striker. Nwaneri can be there as a striker, but he also mentioned in the press conference that Trossard and Sterling have played there. But then when it came to selection, he went with the most obvious choice, right? But still, in as much as the scoreline flattered us, this game could have gone
0-0.
What a 0-0. I think we could have gone 1-0 down just before we scored. Lewis Kelly with a world-class clearance that I thought was, that game swings, goes to Leicester. I feel like the most we get out of that game is a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't see it happening, bro.
But I said, I don't think it's bravery, because seeing that starting performance, I think it's obvious that Merino should be an option now.
Should be the number 1.
Yeah.
Like he should be the start.
And,
in the starting lineup
that's
immediately.
because I think it's just obvious now.
Yeah.
Because we've seen Sterling, he's Sterling.
I think in what you're saying is we know what Sterling will give you. We don't know what Merino. We don't know, but you'd rather go with the unknown at this point.
For sure. I mean, it worked.
Yeah, it
for
did.
the last.
At the same time,
game.
it did.
But the thing is, okay,
We are-
so there's a difference between coming on as a sub and starting.
There is absolutely.
I trust that you see
Starting,
that difference.
because starting, I think now that's when we will
True,
know
there is
if
that
this
thing.
Merino thing would actually work or not. And
Plus-
you know what? Credit to Arteta, because you guys have no option. You're trying to find solutions. Like you're in a situation whereby, I mean, you're not backed by the club.
When is Martinelli coming back?
Pia is around the same thing as Saka.
And
It's not
he's
as
in a
bad as
few
Saka.
Coming
weeks.
back. No, it's not as bad as Saka. It's around the same time as Saka.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's after international break, I think. Just say he's gonna miss Chelsea, United.
You don't need him for those ones. Can win.
Wow.
That's
Especially
actually
Old
quite
Trafford.
true. Chelsea maybe, but
We'll beat you with Saka, no?
It's a fake up. Come on.
nah, bro. He wasn't. Saka got injured before. Whatchamacallit? Before the January transfer window. Anyway, Nwaneri's Saka arc. That's another thing.
I thought you were
Like,
done with us.
Okay,
I just want to
You're not
raise a
even telling us
discussion.
anything new, but
Nah,
I want to
this
raise a
is-
discussion.
this is
I want to
the-
raise a discussion.
This is the thing, and this is.
I
This
want to
is
raise a discussion.
Nah, this is the thing, and
I
this
want to
is-
raise a
Eric,
discussion.
This
Why
is
are we here?
particularly
Let's get it talk.
this is particularly the thing with Arsenal, yeah. And it's so interesting for me right now. There's no title race. It's as good as dead, bro. I'm not competing with anyone without a striker, without a front line. Like you're telling me Nwaneri. Now we're saying Saka. Now we're saying Merino's Michuak. What? Michuak.
Yes, me too.
Swansea.
I just need him to give me like one goal every 2.5 games.
Every 2.5 games.
Yeah, and that's literally one goal every 2.5 games for
we're
you
chilling,
guys
we're
because you
chilling.
don't have anyone else who's scoring.
Bro,
I'm looking,
you're talking about you're not competing with the guys without a striker. You lost 5 Premier Leagues to Man City without a striker.
we didn't lose 5.
Okay, 4.
What do you mean without striker?
They didn't have a striker. They played with
It's-
Raheem Sterling,
it's-
Gabriel
what was
Jesus.
Aguero? What was
What
Aguero?
was Aguero in the first
What
two?
was Haaland?
Just one.
Haaland was there for
Haaland
the
has won
last
2.
one.
No, Haaland has won how many?
Haaland has won 1 against us.
Okay, so we're
Aguero,
counting. 3.
Aguero has won 2 against
So
us.
3. Okay,
2.
from 5 to
They
3.
won 1 without a striker. Bro, this is
2.
not 1.
And
Kevin
you're
De
one-
Bruyne,
and you-
Kevin De
you're
Bruyne
one.
won, and Gundogan won.
Now you're one of the striker. It was your striker
Jesus.
right now was there.
It was your Jesus.
He's not a striker. He has self-identified as a winger.
Funnily enough, mind you, we were competing with them without a striker.
Yeah.
We didn't have
Where's
a striker
Firmino?
also.
What?
Yeah.
Firmino's a striker.
Ah,
He's a
Origi.
striker.
Origi, you like Firmino, you know that.
And to be honest, even right now, you don't have a striker.
Yeah, even right now we don't have a striker. Right
I
now
mean,
we're
Darwin
cruising.
is dead.
We're cruising, bro.
I don't like the way you shit on him.
Jota really plays.
Chiari is allowed. He dismissed him last season.
Nah, but-
You're
but-
not allowed to
Dismiss
dismiss
who?
Darwin.
That's the
Darwin.
thing.
You said
Zoom.
you'd rather take him than
Zoom.
Jackson.
Then
This-
Nicholas
Zoom,
Jackson.
Yeah, you
Of
said
course.
that.
Zoom,
I
this is the
won.
thing.
Now
I
Nicholas
watched,
Nicholas Jackson plays like
I
he's
watched the
playing.
whole Arsenal game, yeah?
I didn't, Kaplan.
I watched the whole Arsenal game, and one of the worst mistakes I've made. Those first 80
Same.
minutes.
We were watching
Same.
elections.
Those first 80 minutes.
We were hate
bro.
watching twice.
As in, I'm trying to hate watch this. Then you guys gave me more psych for this other AU thing because I was really there. I was so stressed. I was like, how? Then I wasted
At least
that
one worked.
Yeah, at least one worked. But you guys particularly disappointed me even more because the goal came. And then I was like, who's meant to feel bad? Is it me or Arsenal fans? Because Arsenal fans will get lied to that we've won this game. Now we have a solution. Now there's some way we can move forward. If you watch those 80 minutes, there's nothing.
Yeah, it was quite
Absolutely
sad.
nothing.
I'll be
You
honest.
should be concerned going to Forest though.
So if you're going to approach
You may
bigger
beat Man
teams,
United,
if you're going
Chelsea.
to approach bigger teams with
but
that
Forest-
same, it's not going to work.
I mean that's what I said. Like Nwaneri is our only hope. The rest is, if it works, it's a bonus. But
I would like
it's
you.
Leicester City. Are they rock
Man,
bottom?
I, saw,
or-
I, don't
Yeah,
know if,
yeah,
I don't know if you
That's
peeped
our
this.
shit.
Guys who
Should be
watched the whole
Southampton.
game, I
They're
don't know if
better.
you peeped this.
Huh?
There's a time Sterling, after he'd messed up for the first 35
They are
minutes,
19th.
he was losing every ball. So finally, he tries to dribble past some player, and then he shoots at goal. One of the weakest shots ever.
Yeah, it was a very weak shot.
It hits a defender, goes out for a corner. I see Saliba in the background, looking at the ball rolling out. Went out for a corner. I saw him celebrate. It was 0-0. It was around 35th minute, 40th
Set piece
minute.
FC,
He
bro.
celebrated
He
winning a corner.
celebrated the winning.
By
corner.
the
then
way-
he ran forward. Then I was like, nah. If these guys, even the team themselves, they know right now the only source of goals
It's corners.
is corners because we don't have a striker. We don't have wingers who are functioning. There's no way you guys are 13 more games.
And Zoom, I would like you to come here and be like, explain to us Odegaard's role in this team, especially now when things are getting tough, because I feel like he's ghosting. He is very ineffective.
Are you calling him ghost?
He
again?
came alive though in the last 20 minutes.
He's
of the
your
game, that's when
captain.
he came
He's your
alive.
captain. He's supposed to be creating. I want when you're playing, I want to see more chances to Sterling. I want to see more chances to Nwaneri. I want to see more chances to Trossard. I don't see anyone. It's like he needs Saka to be there, because Saka is really good. I think he shines off of Saka. I think we don't have Odegaard. I think we just have Saka's partner.
Odegaard is the
So
complete
that's-
opposite of Bruno Fernandes. he's such a safe playmaker, where it's like
I can see that.
I won't risk this pass because that will fuck up my pass percentage. Send
but
it.
that may also be down to the coach
pass
and
it here,
what
pass it
Mikel
here.
wants also, because some coaches want like you to be
Exactly.
very sure.
I think for your number 10 you need a maverick of sorts.
That's
risk
the
taking.
thing.
You have to take risk though.
I think.
I mean, Wenger was also like
it
you want
depends
him,
on how you view him, right?
No.
And it's up to your own personal perspective. For example, just for context sake, on FC25 he's been converted as a central midfielder. That's how he's been registered as a player. I feel like that's his role at the same time. Is he's become this deep-lying central midfield player. Even before Saka got injured.
He was your only attacking midfielder, bro. You're converting him to holding midfield again.
I'm not the one who made the decision. It's up to you on how you view him. But
How do you view him?
even
You
then-
you tell us what
I
you think
view
of
him
him.
as
I don't care about FC25.
Yeah, I view him as a deep-lying central midfielder who is severely underperforming his XG potential
this season.
this season.
Shouldn't
he's missed
he?
too many
Okay,
chances.
Considering
He's a bit more wasteful with his through balls, even though he's still created one of the most amount of chances this season.
okay,
in
Zoom.
his time
Look at it this way,
across
right?
Europe, you know?
Considering
so like, it's very
Wait.
underwhelming because we know where he is now. We know where he could be, and it's like, why is there this gap? That's why it's
considering
frustrating.
your party Rice, Merino, like
Who's a
quite
striker?
okay, quite defensive or rather safe kind of players, right? Odegaard was your attacking option. Like last season when you're getting goals, you're getting assists, he had like what, more than 20 GA, right?
No,
That was the other
really
season
poor. That was
when
the season before.
Martinelli
He had
and
15
Nani-
The
goals.
season before, right?
Yeah, he scored
Martinelli
15
had
So
goals.
okay, so now
Playing with-
when now you don't have any options up front, I would expect him KDB coming like comparison when KDB is there, he would carry his team.
No, he's not showing that this season.
But has he? In
He's
terms
not
of like
showing that
just
this
being
season.
a chance. That's what I'm saying.
One
He's
season
a-
he did that carry.
Yeah, I'm saying
Remember-
chance creation machine where it's like yo, give him the ball.
Yeah, he was a
I want to
chance
see
creation
I want to see
That-
stinkers from the
Eric-
strikers because he's making ridiculous chances.
Especially last season, he was creating a lot of chances, but because we were sharing goals between Kai Havertz, Saka, and an underperforming Martinelli, he just looked like he wasn't doing as much. But then when you look at the actual numbers, he was creating a lot. There were stats coming out in October when we lost him that even though he's been out for like 6 weeks, he's still the highest chance creator in Europe. So
Did the injury actually
it-
affect his performance?
I think, yeah, definitely.
Like now,
I think,
up until
I think
now?
he's still struggling to come back.
I'm giving you things to hold on to, eh?
No, it's true.
Nakupatia ikakuwa pesa hiyo.
For me, the main
Okay, tell
thing-
us why he is shit because of the
the
injury.
main thing is that he doesn't have a goal-scoring machine in front of him. Look at everybody else. Everybody else.
Do you think he holds back too much because he doesn't have like Akina Saka and Havertz now? He doesn't feel like, let's say, confident giving the ball to Akina Sterling. If
I
he's
know,
like,
I mean, that could play a role, but still, like he.
No,
I mean,
no,
like,
this-
listen, if let's say you've got Salah, you'll be very reluctant to give him a ball because you know he's gonna do something with it.
In
or
any position,
he's
yeah,
gonna receive
willing.
the ball. But now you're playing with Nanueri.
But that's the thing. I think he has more confidence in Waneri than Sterling. You know.
Bro.
Either way. I think
Where are the
it's more-
passes? Where are the through balls? Where are the chances? Where are they now?
That's the
I
thing.
think he's still
You
creating
see,
them.
It's
though.
Leicester.
He's
No,
still
no,
creating
I know
them,
it's
though.
Leicester.
No, he's still creating them though. Like for example, just one off the back of my mind against Leicester. Not forget the
the one that
Trossard
Trossard
one.
missed.
There's the
The
Trossard
one that came
yeah,
over.
but that would have been
Yeah.
offside. The
Now the
Nwaneri
first
one
one-
where Nwaneri hit the ball on the cross on the post with his right foot. You know, he's the one who fed him through, and he's the one who started the counterattack. So it's not even more about him. It's about what we're lacking. We're lacking a Morgan Rogers in our midfield. You know how Liverpool
So you want another midfielder?
wants another central midfielder so that he can be the attacking midfielder. You see how
you just said-
McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai are two different profiles.
Yes.
One can dribble long distance with the ball and he can arrive at the box. He can shoot from distance and so on. I don't think that's Odegaard. You get what I mean? Odegaard is McAllister. We need a Dominic Szoboszlai.
Okay, so what's the
That's
future?
the
Because
thing. You've actually fucked up there because that's the only profile about Liverpool midfielders that has worked is that they are able to do all three are able to do everything that all three can do. So it's
I don't know.
So that's the only difference we have because Mark will shoot the long distance shots.
But he doesn't really carry the
No,
ball
I'm
much.
talking mostly about the
I'm
the
saying
physical profile.
Grav will
physical
do
profile.
that in terms of pressing, all three of them, physicality, all three, pace, pressing, all three. So that's I guess we've built
Physicality,
I get what you're saying, but in terms of like how we've built our team, it's not necessarily on that because we have three midfielders who do everything.
No, you have three midfielders that complement each other. That's
Not even
why,
complement
because-
each other. Like if McAllister is not there, Sobos like plays that McAllister role easily. If Gravenberch isn't there, McAllister will play that role. So we've been able to shuffle it, but it's not what you're saying is factual on your side.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, but yeah.
So
not
we move on now to Liverpool, who were unconvincing against Wolves. Can we disagree there, or can we agree?
Well, I mean, you cannot be perfect the entire season.
No, of course you can't. But I'm just saying, in this moment, you were unconvincing.
I mean,
however, you got the 3 points.
But we
We're in
controlled
third.
the game first half, though.
we're a bit more convincing than Arsenal were in their win, which is funny because we considered.
They had a better.
But I said we flattered.
yeah, I'm saying
we were that scoreline flatters us. So don't worry about us.
Yeah, I'm saying we were a bit more convincing, which is trippy considering we're unconvinced. The reason why we're unconvincing, the people who are calling us unconvincing, are the number twos who are there. So that's what I'm saying. If we're
The chatting so shit.
I mean,
it's not really that
if you
much
think
of a
about
problem.
if you think about it, like if you watch that, I watched that full game.
Yeah.
Liverpool was.
But there was a big difference between first half and second half.
Zoom
There
invest. This is how Zoom is
We
so
did our
invested.
job in the
Zoom is so invested in hate. Yeah.
Finding
As
cracks.
it, his hate is so invested. I literally went to his FPL after that just because I was sure. I wanted to see what level of hate investment is going on. Assistant manager Chip Unai Emery still has I don't know. Who still, as in, I'm like,
What are you
yo,
trying to cook?
Why?
I'm like, bro,
Don't worry
you have
about it,
hope.
Have you seen his defense?
Don't worry about
Have you
it.
seen his defense?
Don't worry about it, bro. Just let the game happen.
I'm like, yours is just hope at this point. It's it's nothing,
The
man.
first goal you guys scored, you bundled in.
Yeah.
It was a poor attempt from Salah to cushion the ball for Diogo Jota. But the Liverpool commentator from Liverpool FC TV said, "Oh, this is a brilliant cushion pass."
you're watching
from-"
that?
I was watching that. That's video. Sorry.
That was the owner from the Liverpool account.
He said, "Oh, this is a brilliant cushion pass." He gets a bit lucky with the way it rebounds back to him, or something like that. I'm like, okay, yeah. So maybe it was just poor, and it kind of fell its way into Luis Diaz, who bundled in it with his hip, and then I think the penalty was not really a penalty.
Huh?
Yeah,
It was a
It
penalty.
wasn't given.
That's one of
Which
the
penalty are you talking about?
The
Salah.
Diaz one. Diaz getting
Diaz
fouled.
keeper.
Come on, Diaz got the
That
ball
was a
fast and
clear-
then go down.
The Liverpool commentator called it Diaz may have dragged his feet there, but there's certainly contact.
There's certainly contact. It doesn't
But
even check.
what
the
do you
video.
Yeah,
think?
yeah,
What do you
no,
think? What do you think the dragged his feet there is? What do you think that is?
To get over there and quickly and easy. Come on, man.
Because he used the same terminology
For Jota.
for Jota, dragging his feet there in attempt to do what? To dive.
But you guys are
Those
not
are-
even
those
talking
are two
about-
different
Kerry,
incidents.
These guys are not even talking about the chances that we created before
Yeah.
before the Diaz goal. It was what? Yeah, the first goal.
Before the first goal.
We dominated those guys in the first half. The game was actually like a bit boring because we were controlling everything.
I wanted that's even if you look on Twitter after you scored the first one, I was like, yeah, we need two more.
Yeah.
In this half, we just settled it now because things were comfortable.
Konate's yellow card, messed up things.
that was the first
That was
problem.
the turning point.
But
Should have been
again-
sent off, to be honest.
Again, should not have been sent off because the first yellow card was the problem. That was such a soft yellow. Like
what was the first yellow?
him and Kuna on the other side, and like he didn't even drag Kuna. You know, like someone's passing him.
But it was stopping a counter.
Nah, there was literally nothing on.
So
he got
the yellow he got for that was kicking the ball away.
but that wasn't
He
it.
kicked the ball away.
He kicked the ball away. That was a soft
That's
yellow.
commentators, and that's why
That was the
commentators.
first yellow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Commentators are also a problem because majority of when I was listening to the commentators in that game, after that, then he's like, yeah, he should have gotten 2 yellows. I'm like, you don't even know why he got the first yellow. You're just chatting.
No, based on Michael Oliver's best refereeing standards, that was 2 yellows in the same phase of play. Now, if you remember correctly, Martinelli was once sent off for that. So
Yeah, I personally like.
no, but the second attempt, he shouldn't have been sent off. That was shoulders to shoulder.
Yeah.
He didn't even raise his elbow. I looked at that. Look, what I'm saying is,
Cunha really did this. Fuck that nigga, man.
yeah, of course, he's Brazilian.
Yeah, as in,
But
Wait, what do you mean? Of course, nigga.
of course, he's Brazilian. He's gonna dive.
Oh, so you're not saying him? Okay.
Looking for an angle you can't find, bro.
We'll find you one day.
Very
So,
soon. Before June.
I think also, I'm not here to rewrite rules. That's not. Don't make it out like that.
Don't make it
But-
about you as well.
No, it's not about us. I think it's general football. I think the threshold for a second yellow needs to be bigger, right? You know how people brought up the conversation for orange card back in the day, so when you had like a 2-footed challenge, but there was no straight red punishment for that. It's like, okay, that feels like that should be a yellow card or a second yellow, but it wasn't.
It'll be like
given.
a segment in the pod, rules by Zoom or something.
Yeah.
Like
Remember
Like
last
that nasema wako na table yao.
table ya drafts.
Relegation battles. Yeah, Michael Oliver and Lee Mason.
Kololiva sayanga kwa League 2.
and promotion.
Tunagri. Tunakubali.
But
Obviously, it doesn't
he's
affect
been
you
banned.
guys.
He didn't draft this weekend.
Tungekuwa na League 2. Mimi sitaki.
He didn't draft.
Sitaki hiyo
Hey,
maneno.
that's our game, Everton game.
Yeah, he didn't draft this weekend and he's not drafting next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, despite that,
We're still 7 points clear.
I mean, at the end of the day, guys, this is the business end of the season. Doesn't matter how you get the win,
So that
whether
needs
you're
to go
home or
for
away.
us.
2-1. So that's a tick
By
on
the
your,
weekend itakuwa probably
on your
10.
report
Check
card.
it.
13.
Zoom. 13 weeks to go.
Ngwalali.
Ask me to
13.
what?
13 weeks to
Before
go,
the
yeah.
weekend.
Ask me to what?
13 during the
Huh?
weekend.
What?
13 weeks to what? To the guard of honor from Arsenal.
Why?
I mean, look at the weeks and the matches.
No,
and
they-
the
Might
matches.
do
it could be sooner.
Might do it
Could be
against-
sooner,
might do it
sooner,
against someone
sooner.
else.
No. We still have to play Arsenal by 10th of May.
No, but they have to play.
Yeah,
They have to
if
play
we're,
us.
if we're ahead
We'll
of
make
them
it
by
easy for
10
you.
points and we
Please
play them at Anfield,
Stop.
they'll just have to do that guard of
Kerry,
honor.
I'll decide when.
Kerry.
I'll decide when you lift.
Kerry, I actually think Arsenal will win at Anfield this season.
I actually want them to win after we've won the
Because
league.
we've already won the league, so there's
Yeah.
something to play for.
I think
And then
it's
they have to
Those
play
are
for-
those rotation games.
And they have to play for number 2 because Forest are still breathing bad.
Yeah, those are those rotation games. You have to start Jaros.
I mean, after that,
Start-
even
start-
Palace can
start
beat us
from
in
guys.
Brighton because we'll be focused on the Champions League semis.
maybe, but I think what's likely to happen.
It's so delusional.
He is, because I think what's likely to
We just
happen.
need to win our games and draw like one.
Same as the Champions League.
No, anasema for the Prem now.
Hey, Champions League tumekwa vizuri buda si.
What I love
Once-
is when history repeats itself, like the ghosts of '89 at Anfield. By then, I think the gap will be smaller.
Ghosts of 89, 1989.
That's why they're ghosts.
89.
No one was born in that.
No one here.
We're born there.
Fuck off.
Old as fuck. Naim was born then.
No, Naim was not born.
Naim was
Naim is like 93 or 94.
935.
Yeah?
Si 90.
5'3" years old.
that's
But
90.
90.
Nah.
Do you even meet the
Kuna
ghost?
ujue hesabu.
Aren't you 36?
Fuck off.
How many mandamanos have you
No,
gone
because I know he has a footballing age, bro.
for? I remember you went for Moise Mandamano.
This guy was there with that assassination, bro.
With Raila.
I've only watched 4 Raila
Why do you
losses.
think he hates him so
What
much?
will jinx Raila?
I've only watched 4.
Jinx 3.
See, but then you've been alive for all of his losses.
Yeah.
Even his dad's loss. Okay.
Wait, is that Wait, is that
92.
Yeah.
His father is the first loser in the family.
Damn.
Nwaneri is gonna wheel back rewind the wheels of time, bro. Don't worry about it.
Yo, so I've seen some reports that Human may get Firmino because he's not been registered by Al Ahly in
Al what?
Al Ahly.
Al Ali.
Al-Ali.
Hey, Hali.
That's why the H is after
It's
the
after
A.
the A.
Ah, okay.
Al
I'm
Ahly.
confused. This Al Hilal.
Ah,
Okay.
Sema tena.
Hasemi jana zaidi.
So remember how to say H comes before.
Firmino,
Would you get him?
I'd take him. He knows how to score at Anfield.
The
You don't need to win that game. We don't need to play that game.
hatujamaliza mambo ya Liverpool.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
There's a mental fatigue and physical fatigue that's checked in, and mainly mental.
I see Gravenberch tearing his ACL.
You're hoping or you're seeing?
I see it because being
How
overworked.
do you see that?
He's the best DM in the league, and he's played every single minute of this season.
He really hasn't, but yeah. So
Okay, he's played almost
virtually,
all.
but
Everton alitolewa like 60th minute
Because
or
he was
something.
on. No.
Yeah, he did.
What do you mean no?
Everton
So,
alitolewa
live score.
60th. Yeah.
Is that game he didn't start?
Yeah.
Oh, jamani,
In the
haya.
other competitions,
Which game?
league ameanza kila game.
FA Cup, na League Cup.
Si league ameanza kila game.
I'm talking about the league.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
and you
talking
start
about.
your best
He's
players in the
overworked.
league.
Fair enough.
So
He's
we
been the
don't
best.
we don't
So-
really. The Grav isn't an issue. And like I've said, I tweeted about it today. That's part of the way I'm saying mental and physical fatigue. Gravenberch is the only player we have out of our starting 11 who's physically fatigued. Only.
He actually looks tired.
He looks
Have you seen his
tired. You
eyes?
can see, and
Have you seen his eyes?
it's not only this game. He looked tired before. Then we got a break for a week. Came back stronger. But right now, ideally, what we need to do is play him for the next 3 games. Then rotate him out for the Champions League. Probably play.
He actually played only 16 against Everton.
Yeah, maybe play Endo or play Curtis Jones against in the Champions League.
Well,
But
Champions League.
yeah, our main focus is the league. That's what we need to focus on. We need to play our best players in the league. So that aspect of fatigue is coming in. But if we do win our next 2 games,
Yeah, I agree. If you guys win the next 2
if
games,
we win the
you've
next
won
2
league.
games, the league is done.
Yeah, I agree.
There's nothing more to
Literally,
talk
I
about.
agree. I'm not even bantering. This is a straight facts. I agree.
Next Monday at a time like this, if we've won our 2 games, I'm not going to listen to you.
A parade tu mara moja.
Yeah.
Advance.
Yeah.
Tufanye sahi.
Mimi nafanya sahi. But you're not
Boy,
playing.
your shot, boy. Alright, so shall we do a very quick Liverpool Villa predictions and Liverpool City?
Man, everyone had Slot as the assistant, as the manager chip. Nimeonanga mbali sana, nimeonea
Nilianza
mbali.
kitambo.
Yeah.
Niliinvest kitambo.
Yeah, not
I am
talk,
eating good.
I'm buying the dip.
Although Gakpo
It's
chooses
a wrong
chooses
move.
this.
Gakpo is even out for the Aston Villa game.
double
Villa game.
doubles, many
Villa
Bavarian
game.
edge. Hey, Diaz, I put Diaz in
Villa
my
game
FPL
prediction?
guys.
I've seen their defenders like out, like the entire defense or something.
They just drew with Ipswich at home, yeah.
I think Liverpool win 2-0.
I think we win that game.
I think we
10 man Ipswich.
10 man Ipswich, but I'm not. Yeah, Tuanzebe got sent off in the first half.
Yeah.
Ah, goddamn.
You know
And,
Ipswich.
And they scored first.
You know Ipswich, they're picking up when they're about to play this man, and that would be a big relegation.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, we'll get to the relegation battlers.
See, but
But
it's-
what about what's your prediction?
Interesting. It's an interesting game. I predict a 3-0 win.
I think Villa under the lights, mental fatigue in Gravenberg's side.
You're still hoping.
I see Ollie Watkins, Morgan Rogers 2-1 win. So, okay. Now, Liverpool City is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, that's on Sunday. Yeah.
Because because Marmoush brings qualities that do not favor Trent Alexander-Arnold, who, by the way, has had an excellent season defensively speaking.
Do you think Trent will start that game?
Actually, I would rather, if I was a Liverpool fan, if I was Slot, I would actually start Conor Bradley.
It's not about rather. It's just about fitness. Trent will start the Villa game. That's why he was taken
I think
off.
Trent is quite fit because he missed like 2 games.
He missed the previous game with fitness. It was a thigh issue.
Yeah, he was injured.
Yeah,
Then he came
so
back.
he came back for the Everton game.
I actually think we
must
should.
be spamming all those.
Got subbed
Gary-
off. Got subbed off immediately the 60th minute during the Wolves game.
Then Everton came second half.
No, I'm saying the Wolves game. This
Oh,
one,
this Jose.
yeah, I got
Oh,
subbed
yeah.
off at the 60th minute to play the Villa game. I don't think he'll start the City game.
I
They've been
hope
rotating.
not, because I think if he does, Omar Marmoush is going to have a lot of joy around that left-hand side because
Konaté
obviously
covers
he's a
some
very
part.
good dribbler. Obviously he's a very good dribbler, but
Yeah, he's a good player.
He's an even better in behind. Like he makes even better runs in behind. Although for him to score that hat-trick, I thought maybe things fell into place.
Yeah, it was
A little
not the
bit.
best hat-trick.
Two of them were deflections.
The first
Yeah,
one.
you
The
see,
first one. was
you're not
unfortunate.
Newcastle actually.
The
You
third one was a deflection.
I fucking hate Newcastle because you see when they play someone like City, whatever.
Yeah, they're really
When they
turn up,
play
by
when
the
they
way.
play when they play Arsenal,
Remember when
oh
they played us?
subhanallah, everybody's betting on that game. Their mothers, their fathers,
Isak alikuwa na turn Van Dijk.
bro.
3-3.
Actually, yeah, even against you guys,
got it
hatupendani nini mba?
As you see what
I think it's probably the old. I think it's probably the old
because
rivalry.
Newcastle
Even
was a game
us.
that we won last minute.
Must
at
like,
Anfield.
Yeah, see wapiga kila
Another
saa
game-
No, I
shida
think
ni hiyo.
it's
It's
an
hard.
old Barclays Premier League thing.
Another game of Nini.
Tunajuana tangu zamani.
Okay, remember that game of Darwin Nunes, the one who had a red card, then Nunes
The
scores the
Nunes,
last
the
minute.
Nunes double last season.
The 10-minute additional time at Anfield.
Yes, the one that Nani scored in the last minute. He scored with the guy who went to Brentford. That kid.
Was it Origi?
Cavallo.
Cavallo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fabio.
We've
Yes.
had-
Origi was no, that was another one.
Newcastle is just a dodgy fixture.
No, wallah, it's a piece of shit.
They
And then
turn up.
now we have to play them like I think we played them this week
After
and then
City.
we played them and then there's a game between
Yeah, we
But you
played
play them
them
at home though.
We played them
at
after
home,
City
then
at home
Southampton.
and then Southampton and
then we play them again the
at
final.
Wembley. Yeah.
All right. So predictions, yeah, City, Liverpool, because I think City are looking a bit more like themselves.
They still have to play Champions League this week though. Madrid.
Yeah,
Madrid
that's gonna
away.
take
Yeah.
a toll because they have to push everything now.
They have to give everything that one.
And I think they've already given up on that one.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think they don't. I think they don't.
I think they've given up on that one. They lost 3-2 at home to.
It's a mental thing.
Yeah,
I think they've
it's
not given
just-
up. Kerry, they still have a chance, but they cannot just make it.
The chance is that chance is booky because fine. The
Madrid
tricky
are not
thing
at
is
their
Madrid
best.
are not good also.
Exactly. This is
Like if you watch,
and
But the
such
thing,
a high,
Madrid will always score. That's the problem.
no, that's the problem.
They will always score
Man
No,
goals.
City's
like
defense.
they did score against us, but you see what you can do.
That was like a,
come on,
it
they
was
didn't
an
have the
issue.
front three.
As
bro.
Mbappe was there,
Who?
Rodrigo was there.
Mbappe
It was only
Vinicius
Vinicius.
there.
It was only
Vinicius
Vini.
wasn't there.
It was only Vini.
Vini peke yake ndo hakuwa.
It was only
Bro,
Vini.
World Cup winner
They need
Mbappe.
Vinny. They need
Did
Vinny.
you
If
see
you get
Vinny?
Mbappe now in the league.
Valverde was playing right back.
Still playing right
We
now.
played Conor Brennan.
Jamaa anachapanga shot like
Hey, Diambo.
Whoa.
Diambo. Kuna ingine
Hiyo game ya City
kuna
uliona?
zingine-
Yo, that I don't understand. Like, what? So now, honestly, what do you do to get your
I
leg
think it's-
that
it's-
strong?
It's technique. So it's not about
Fucking
strength of the
technique,
leg.
baby. It's almost.
There's not. I think fast twitch fiber muscles.
No, it's
also.
just
there
like,
has to be
it's
something.
like Essien.
Ireland.
Essien had that hit on him. This guy has
Yeah.
that hit on him. It's just ball in the
You know,
end.
hata mimi, like at some point when I was
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
football,
yeah.
like
No, this guy
maybe
has
then
strong
you got shot
shot.
ball
Hell kwa
99.
mimi.
Atunajua
Hum jamaa alikuwa na strong shots inside foot.
Mimi nilikuwa na shot.
unajua jamaa zani kama
stick.
Pele, hakuna video ku prove that alifanya video.
But I have people alive.
Even Pele. Even Pele has
Pele
his
hakuna
village
bro,
mates.
hata-
No.
I mean, the people
kama wana alive, they have dementia. So
I mean, the Pope was there.
My guy is quite healthy.
Dementia.
The Pope saw Pele play.
all right, let's move on
Saddam, the
to
Somali power.
the actual predictions. Somali Empire.
I mean, I think as
Bele.
far as City, what
We'll
encourages
say
me,
Bele.
what encourages me going to Etihad.
Wait. Predictions.
Let him finish laughing.
It's like an old soap opera. You know, the actors just actually wait for them. Anyway, carry on.
As far as Man City are playing, they've got Mamouche is probably one of, let's say, something to hope for. I am encouraged by the fact that their defense is nowhere in the last couple of matches. I mean, this is our best chance, I think, in like the last 4 or 5 years to go there and do something. And we've dealt with City before. Haaland, Van Dijk, Konate should be able now to play full.
Haaland is injured.
Yeah?
Haaland is injured.
I saw him eating some meat, somehow will be good.
Achana mambo ya Haaland. Somebody say meeting some meat.
But no.
It's a very Norwegian thing to do, bro.
And he's
That's how you
rarely,
convince
he's
him.
rarely injured.
It's not everything for putting chicken in.
Even that meat is barely injured. It's still
I mean, may
red
think-
in a Kodamu, you know.
I think scoring goals will not be a problem for us on Saturday, so I'm going for 2-0.
Yeah, I think 2-0 as well because I think midfield Liverpool will dominate.
Yeah.
We just need to be sharp. Salah needs to be sharp.
I have hope because of Nico Gonzalez.
You just have hope.
He'll have a long
if I look
time.
at the next two games.
Lawton, I'm buying your stocks, bro. I'm investing.
Man, Lawton, sell our stock, bro. Hey, so me supported us for one game. Katuletea shida zote hii dunia.
Kwanza nataka Madrid wapige vizuri ndio sasa hata
Yeah.
wasikuwe hata na any hope. in-
Achwe FA Cup tu.
So prediction yako?
Huh?
Prediction yako?
2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
All right. So.
2-1, but
I
I'll take a 1-1. The only reason I'll take a 1-1 is because Arsenal drew that game.
Fair enough. But I was gonna talk about Chelsea, but
No, let's talk about the crisis.
No, let's
Fuck
let's,
Chelsea.
Let's fuck Chelsea. Let's talk about the crisis. So, but we have to
Fuck
give
Chelsea,
credit.
what?
No,
I'm
give
also-
credit where it's due because this
Bayern Munich.
guy called Enzo Maresco second half of the season.
Enzo Maresca,
Enzo Tenag.
I've said it. I've said Enzo Maresca since he got hired. That homie
Yeah,
is. I saw him at Leicester, bro. I was there last season.
Oh yeah, they almost bought
Yeah,
one.
you guys didn't refuse to believe me when I told you this guy.
Yeah, Chelsea top 4 now is looking.
Long.
They have to fight for it.
Yeah,
Fine, it's top 5 this year, but
Top 5, yeah.
yeah, it's actually top 5.
Me, I've got Bournemouth and Forest to finish above them.
same.
So that means 4 positions.
I don't
gone.
think.
City.
I have Bournemouth finishing above Forest.
Interesting. He has City out of the top 4. Okay.
Of course.
Now let's talk about the
City are
relegation
fourth.
battle.
But they won't finish top 4 for me.
City are 4th despite having 2 wins in
One
like
of the worst.
15
We're
games.
beating them,
let's
this
go,
week
guys.
and then Forest catch up and Bournemouth.
Since you guys want to talk about the biggest club in the world, Man United, Amorim has got
That's
14
some
points.
fake shade.
Ruben average.
Listen. Listen. Amorim has got 14 points in 14 Premier League games. David Moyes
Honest one.
has got 13 points in 6 Premier League games. So, Dam, why are you still invested in Amorim?
Pretty
You'd be.
Pretty privileged.
Pretty privileged.
I think it's the
nothing
gel
else.
with the little twist.
Nothing else. Yeah.
So the problem is United. I think I'm gonna sound like a broken record. I think it's a general atmosphere in the club. People are going to work. The guys who's bringing you food doesn't know if he's gonna be employed next week or not. There's a dark cloud
Sadness.
in the club. There is this.
He's saying sadness. He's believing it. He's like,
I'm flowing
sadness.
with
But
you
no,
for now.
look,
Okay, sad.
if
I'll
you've
catch
walked,
him.
if you've never walked for someone, there is
Yes,
that
we have.
you have personally never walked for someone.
For someone.
Yeah,
I have.
not your dad.
Homeboys,
I have
homeboys.
3 or 4. I've had 3 or 4 different jobs.
HBR,
And one
brother.
you can hire.
Perfect.
What are you talking
Perfect.
Yeah, this guy's just
No, no,
cooking.
you know,
Anyway,
relax.
carry on. You know what? Just let him land. Go on.
Let me cook.
You're not cooking.
You have no fire.
Imagine.
Anyway, carry on.
Imagine.
No, it's called Saddam, not here.
Imagine a situation whereby you're not certain about your employment,
Good job.
and the negativity and the sadness and the poor vibes. I think it translates because Amorim came to this club where this club is in the everything is just horrible, and I think Ineos came in and just made things worse.
Yeah.
When
That one I
especially-
agree with you
I
for
think
Ratcliffe.
I think them trying to pretend they're saving money by
Firing
firing not
Junior.
oh you're not gonna travel
What
to
do
go
you call
and watch
level
the
as
FA Cup.
Saddam?
Because those are ukiangalia the things that are important. The amount of money they spent in getting Amorim and the amount of money they spent in firing Ten Hag, it is maybe 4,000 times more than whatever they're saving in firing people.
They're trying to save like 4 million. Give
Yeah.
3 million, 5
Like
million.
you
Recurrent expenditure.
Yet Casemiro earns like
Recurrent.
Recurrent expenditure. Fair
You're
enough.
you're cutting off on recurrent expenditure.
5 every year.
Yeah, if you cut off on 15 every year.
Casemiro is on like 12.
no, but see,
That's 25, 25.
Carry
He
on.
has 25
So
Yeah.
that's
million.
like 4
5
years.
He has 25 million
Take
left for
Casemiro
his
out,
one
that's
and a
4
half.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, look at it.
And Anthony.
Like them, they've spent
Oh,
how much
this
money?
is
How much
huge,
money?
bro.
How much money did they give Ten Hag over the summer? We spent almost 200 million, getting Xerxes, we got so many players. They licked Mazraoui. So in hindsight, they're trying to pretend they're cost cutting, but at the same time they are overspending in things, right?
Unnecessary things.
So
Like
in
Lenny Euro,
hindsight,
46 million.
I mean you can yeah maybe, but then again Euro is like a future.
Right. Of course.
It's not Casemiro.
Of course.
But it's all about
But-
PSR, though.
Yeah, so the environment in the club is horrible. This guy, the manager, is trying to get us wins, but if we're not winning, at the same time, there's nothing to fall back to. There isn't a winning environment, or rather a conducive environment
Would you say?
that would push you to try and get better.
Would you say?
You've lost, you come back, people are losing their jobs as well. So it's like a lose-lose situation.
Would you say Moyes has a tougher job than?
No, Man United,
And
Man United is a tough job for
What do you mean?
anyone.
No. Well, I think because considering the quality of players he has,
No, it's
you guys have Dutch internationals, German internationals.
Man United.
Brazilian.
the name of the club.
internationals,
See,
Cameroon
experienced
number 1.
players,
Cameroon number 1.
Cameroon number 1. Yeah. You have.
I want to ask him a question. Yes, the next Ronaldo. Viva Ganacho.
Yeah.
Let's now get to Viva Ganacho because we understand what you've told us. We've seen your man is being sued by New Zealand Rugby for not paying some sponsorship fee. I mean, he's got a lot of problems outside football. But let's get to the pitch. Like now, yesterday, Ganacho, that chance. What's wrong with the players, man?
Honestly, bro. You know what he also had time to do? Cut the blocker, go right and finish slot nicely. Like he has so many options.
You lost.
He's 20, right?
You lost.
I feel like we've been talking about him for 2 years and time is not passing for him.
I don't
He's
think
still 18. He
Number
plays
two-
like he's still
number
18.
two, you lost
He's on that
to
Rashford trajectory. See it.
Carrier. They lost to one of the worst teams in the league. What's even on them?
You know how many times they've lost to this team?
3.
This
And
season.
there's still 2 more to go, probably, potentially 2 more.
2 more times to go.
Then you
talk about the
guys,
pitch.
you guys are single-handedly keeping Ange in a job.
Yeah.
Without you, home is God.
it's ironic because we are firing our own people and then keeping someone else.
I have this one question on that because I get what you're
even
saying
answer
in
my
terms of a
football
bad, in terms of a bad atmosphere.
You did ask a question.
I asked you. I asked you. We talk about the game itself. The game yesterday.
No, the game.
pitch.
Okay, the game yesterday. I think we. It
TikTok.
wasn't our worst performance.
I was on TikTok, bro.
That's the sad bit.
No, it wasn't our worst performance.
That's the sad bit.
Like,
It wasn't-
no, the thing is, we've seen us play poorly, worse than this one, right? And right now, with our injuries, I feel like Garnacho scores that the game is different, right? So I saw Zagzi playing so much better in a position
He was
where
your best player.
he was our best player.
That
No,
is
for
his best
sure.
version.
Yeah.
He was your best player.
But see, the thing is, those are the positives that I'm trying to. Because remember, this new manager is trying to. I'm part of your players. He's trying to find their
Your best
position.
players was
Even
Zaxi,
Dalot had a
Zaxi and
chance.
Dogu.
Yeah, he did. But that was a hard
Yeah,
chance.
Dogu
Because he hit
played.
it across the keeper.
Dogu played really
Zaxi
well
and
as well.
Dogu was out there playing with
Garnacho was
one-eyed person.
yeah. Garnacho was
Garnacho
not
just
saying,
knows how to cut in.
And
Cut
shoot.
in. He's looking left. He's like, yeah, make that right. Make that right.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro.
Garnacho is definitely. I don't
Nah, but
think.
this
I don't
was-
see a future. I think January was too soon for us to let him go. I think definitely he's living in the summer,
So
probably in Napoli.
This is
What
what I was asking about
right,
Amorim.
yeah.
This is what I was asking about Amorim himself, particularly.
So
You've come to the league, you've realized this 5 at the back thing is not a prem.
Ngumu.
It's not a prem formation at this current moment. For you to get results with your current squad, even if certain things are bad as they are, is there not a way to make that team play better? Get results?
Honestly, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Because now,
How-
even
how?
when you say that, Ten Hag got way more points
yeah,
compared to this guy. You guys are really in the Premier League right now because of Ten Hag.
yeah.
Otherwise, you'll be deep in the
Okay.
relegation
So,
battle.
Like if we project everything,
Yeah.
Okay.
Saddam, you guys would be
You know
really
what?
low.
That is a good point. But look at it this way. What do we gain progressively in the long run if we got this manager and we're trying to make him play a different way? We got him. He has a way of playing. So, definitely we're not getting relegated. Definitely. So,
Yeah, just because those three teams at the bottom are shit.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
Southampton are 9 points.
Yeah.
what I'm
Actually,
looking
20
at,
points clear of Southampton.
what I'm looking at, you can't make him now start playing in a situation where he hasn't used in his career. I think he's been a 3-4-3 for the longest time. He did try a few in his earlier, but he found a way. He's personalized, or rather, he has made this 3 at the back formation work for him. He understands it better. The thing is, I would want him to evolve whatever he's doing as opposed to now go back
You
4. Because if we say we'll do back 4, how do we then next season we start back 3 again?
But when you say that, is there a scenario where he gets fired this season?
There's no scenario.
You see,
Yeah,
that's the
because
thing.
I don't think there is.
Graham
That's the
Potter
thing
didn't
for
have
me.
such a scenario. He took over after the first couple of weeks. We all knew he'd have time. He'd have a couple of transfer windows
Yeah.
to build a team.
And he didn't.
But when you lose,
the
Potter-
pressure just ramps up.
Potter
though.
was signed in the summer, right? So
he
Potter
didn't
was,
have a transfer
No.
window. He literally got there before.
Yeah, I think before the transfer window closed.
Just before the transfer window closed. Didn't get there
Wait.
at the start of the
bottom line
Who,
is
Potter?
Potter.
He didn't come in the summer.
No,
Tuchel was
he-
fired for him to come.
no.
Yeah, they bought him
Tuchel
from
was fired.
Brighton. Tuchel was
Tuchel was fired.
They got him from Brighton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
that's
like
true.
did
They
What?
brought in
Yeah,
Brighton
they sacked
people.
Tuchel, then they got
They brought in Brighton
and they
people.
paid Brighton
Remember the
money,
Magic?
remember?
Yeah.
Mm.
Because he beat them with Brighton.
Either way,
same
either
season.
way.
Because
Well,
Kukurea came first.
There's this when I look through United comments on Twitter, there's this sense of, obviously there's the doom and gloom guys, and those guys are right, but there's this sense of false hope that United fans have that this season is a whitewash. Is a write off, right? We're gonna write off this season. We know we're not gonna finish as high,
Yeah.
and then next season we're gonna get better players. We're gonna spend more money, and we're gonna let go of some of these players. But look at it already. Look at how difficult it is when you look at the details of Casemiro's deal. It is going to be to get rid of him. This
And
guy's
this-
going to be playing Twitch on COD on Twitch, streaming, and so will guys like, I don't know, maybe Harry Maguire and guys who are on high wages. Like,
Rashford's
Rashford's going to come back.
Sancho.
But see, the thing
Oh,
is,
no, Sancho's gone.
No, Sancho's gone. But like
Sanchez
these
not
players-
yet gone.
no, he has
No,
We
gone.
have to finish 11th.
Obligation to buy.
Yeah.
Obligation to buy.
Wakimaliza namba
If they
12
finish
lazima wabuy.
11th.
Heri wa tank.
So like, I'm sure there's some Chelsea fans that might agree. But
talking in
like with all these players and all these issues that you guys are facing, it's gonna make it much harder for you guys to get back to where you're thinking you're gonna get. I think it's gonna take maybe another 3 years.
My point.
and I don't even think Amorim is gonna last more than a year and a half.
Okay, look at it this way. I that is true. We have so many players who we can't get rid of. But the thing is, one way or the other, we have to see it through.
Oh yeah, but you see how you're gonna see.
bottom
it
line.
through?
Wait, let me finish.
Mm.
The thing moving forward is we don't sign these players, this kind of players again. We don't make this kind of situation. I don't think we've made
See
bad
what
signings
happens.
for the last.
No, I'm not saying you have.
But recently,
Wait, there's a point you want
we're
to
trying.
make.
We're trying. Listen,
You're saying you don't think you've made what? A bad signing?
yeah, since maybe for the last window, we did.
But you got like a Zagzi in the last window.
No, but see,
You called him shit.
I don't think he's a bad player. I
Zag's
just
not a bad player. These are all
No,
high
and-
caliber players who made
and-
it to
and-
the top of
and
the
those are the
like,
pla-
football
Hold on.
pyramid. But
wait, Zagzi,
are they good
wait,
enough to
wait,
win United
wait,
a league?
wait, let me finish. The types of players we've bought recently, we can easily sell them.
Okay, is Hoyland a good signing?
we can sell him.
No.
How much? No.
We can sell
When you
Højlund.
say
Maximum you're getting for Højlund is 15M.
Bro,
Right now,
listen,
on a good
come
one.
on.
Who's buying Højlund for more than that?
Listen to
Wait,
me,
wait,
Kiari.
50, 60 we're getting.
Forget that.
Ati?
What?
Ati?
50.
Forget that.
Come on,
Kiari.
man, you're chatting
Skiza.
shit.
Eric,
Saddam.
Skiza. That's not the point about whether they can sell them or not. It's about who they'll get in the meantime as they transition back to being a top 8 team, European team, top 6, then top 4 team. Arsenal had to go through the losses of signing players like
Mustafi.
Cedric Suarez and cutting off guys like Socrates, then eventually cutting off guys like Kolasinac.
It'll
Then
take time. I'm not
you're gonna have
doubting
to go
it.
through that, and then you're gonna have a Rob Holding type player in a top 4 race. You're gonna go through that.
I don't want to use Arsenal as an example. I want to use Liverpool as an example.
How?
And I
What?
think, listen, I'm going to use them as an example because they're winning
I want to.
trophies. I think
You see,
it takes
Liverpool
us
signed
3 years. Wait,
Liverpool
I
sold
think-
2 players
wait,
for
I
a
think-
lot of money. That helped them. There's nobody you guys can.
Number 2, there's
sell.
another difference.
But we have
One
money.
of the key figures why some players joined was Klopp. Klopp was a key figure. He's a good manager. He had won the league and stuff. And there's something that I feel it's in your club right now that it's not going to work for a lot of players who are coming into that club. There's this toxic environment,
Yeah.
especially given what Sancho and Rashford have had to say in the last couple of weeks. It feels like now when you go to United, your career may die in the next, let's say, 2 to 3 seasons. There's not that progression or development in your talent.
It's like, I think to what you're saying in a wider sense, there's a very uninspiring
Exactly.
feel to United.
I mean, if a club
from,
is
from
losing,
the owners, from the manager to the players to even the academy players, very uninspiring. Like, think about how you're bringing up your academy players. Tito Obi Martin is not even your academy player. Even that is
wait,
uninspiring.
there's a problem with how we're bringing our academy players.
Like, you're signing academy players
Wait,
of other
relax.
That is a problem.
Wait,
You're not bringing in your own.
Listen, we have
This man of a
Mainu.
police where
we
every
have
game
Mainu,
week they
we
have a
have-
player in the academy from
we have-
academy on the bench.
And now maybe that's why they're forcing Garnacho to stink on them.
No, relax. You can't say our academy is shit.
I wanted to
Our
comment on
academy
this
is
season
significantly
as we
better.
finish on this
Better than?
season.
Then this guys.
Nah.
No.
Well,
Shut the fuck up.
Currently, no.
Okay, tell me the last 5 players they've brought
We're
from
not
the
gonna.
academy.
We're not.
Saka.
We're not. No,
As in,
forget it.
Okay, fine.
I
man.
do it, Miles
the
Skelly.
only reason I'll say those two, Haaland for the last maybe 5 years has probably been a top 2 academy in the.
No,
the
based
UK
on
right
what?
now. Players that have come out, the quality of players.
Okay.
And what
They're
where they
starters
are.
in the Prem.
Look where they play.
They're
If
top
they
2
play,
starters.
how they play. It's football heritage.
I
my
wanted to
friend.
finish this point of this season.
The guy who you guys brought on, the youngster you guys have, had to move to you guys because he couldn't find a way, a transition into the first team in a team that didn't have any strikers. So that's,
So what does that tell you
What
about
does that
their
say
team?
about
that
Højlund?
says that says
What does that say about
you
Højlund
guys
and
bought a
Xerxes?
striker for 70 and you bought another striker for 50. And
Then you
this
signed a
kid
striker.
realizes they have more chances there.
What does that say about
competing
them?
against Jesus and Havertz.
Guys,
Let's finish
I
off.
think
Yeah,
this
thank you.
season, as far as we are talking about next season, I think they still have problems because if you realize from now until the end of the season, the stakes are so high in every game in all leagues across Europe. It's either fighting for the league title, for the Conference League or for the Europa League. The games that you man was supposed to win should have come like let's say November, December, January. Because I think after Feb, the season is ending in a few months. When I look at the next couple of weeks, the man you guys play, you play Everton next game.
Easy win.
Come on, man. That's
When
not
the
an
next.
Everton is not an easy game to
Everton,
anyone
Crystal
right now in
Palace.
the league.
Everton is beating them.
Honestly, Neto will have a.
As a matter of fact,
We'll
Everton is
be-
not
we'll come
easy
back
to
here.
anyone
We'll
right
come
now.
back here.
It's not easy.
Easy win. Next.
Go
This
on.
guy's
What's the
the-
next?
the
You
be-
take on Ipswich at home where you don't even play football.
Now, at home, I'm scared.
After
next
you play
game-
Ipswich, you play
After
Arsenal
Ipswich
at
is
home.
Arsenal.
Easy dub.
The Arsenal game,
Alright,
the Arsenal game is where I believe United will get a result,
Yeah.
and that's just because of how they play against bigger teams.
After Arsenal,
It's
they've
not-
got 2 away games. One they've robbed in the last couple of weeks. That is Leicester away, and then they go to Forest.
Honestly,
Please,
we
please,
are.
Sasa. You see, لبدا Ipswich and
Ideally,
Leicester.
Zoom, you should be able to get 40 points for you to survive.
Let us know how many. Let us know how many points United are getting from their next 5 games, and we'll see it in the comments next week.
I think
So,
1.
Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.